So y'all, we all want to get paid off of our YouTube content, and it's super duper simple and easy, you guys. It starts with our title, y'all. We all know that it starts with our title. So make sure that your title is spot on. Okay, make sure your title is spot on. You can play with it if you've seen that it's not really doing anything like that. Like I've showed you guys in my in my past video that I changed the name on one of my I changed the title on one of my videos. So and I showed you guys how much it went up for 8 hours. It went this, and then the next 8 hours it went boom boom. It was like whoa, you know what I mean? So this is simple stuff, guys. We want to make sure that our title is exactly what it is. And what we're talking about is exactly that. You see my title right here, right? And I'm talking about that, exactly that. How to get more views, how to get subscribers. This is the way that you do it. We got to pull each other in. I got to grab you right now. You got to grab your audience's attention right now, because that's what we're talking about. That's what you're talking about. And this is what I'm talking about, how we're going to do this. It's not hard, you guys, and simple. It's super duper simple. You want to talk about what you're doing. If you're saying I'm a hairstylist, or I did this, really cool cut, or this happened at my job, we want to get direct. We want to talk about that right off of the top, right off of the top, you guys. So you're gonna say something like that, like uh, my job is a pain in the butt, you know. Why is your job a pain in the butt? So as soon as you come in, as soon as your video comes on, you want to talk about why your job is a pain in the butt, or why you feel like it's a pain in the butt or something like that, But that's exactly what you want to do. These two things, your title, getting straight to what you're talking about, these things are going to keep your audience and keep everybody wanting to watch what you're talking. You know what I mean? What you have to say, because we're interested. First off and foremost, by your title. Your title says, "My job is a pain in the butt," and a lot of people may feel that way. This job is a pain in the butt, and this is the reason why. Bop, 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 bop. Tell us why is it a pain in the butt. Was it a pain in the butt that day? Were you having a bad day? Has it been a bad week? Has it been a bad experience that whole time? We all want to hear about that. You know what I mean? And it's that simple, it's that easy. That is going to engage the audience, guys. And we know this stuff already. We know this stuff already. I'm not telling you something that you don't already know. You know what I mean? So let's just continue to push like that. You know what I mean? Keep that in mind, because we may get a little bit sidetracked that time, but you got to stay focused. You know what I mean? We want to keep the nose of that boat right there, guys. I'm going to always use that, because I think that's a really good analogy. I heard it from one of my congregation members. Man, he did a special talk, and that was one of his analogies, and it was really really good. I appreciate that. But exactly that, guys. We want to talk about strictly about that. It's so easy to get monetized on YouTube, especially when you do things like this. When you're engaging your audience right off of the dribble, when you're telling them exactly that. You know what I mean? In my experience, I've been using that method here and there. You could go over my videos as well. I'm still learning this too, y'all. I'm still learning this. I'm still learning this right here with you. I am no bigger than you. I'm not less than you. I'm right there with you. We are right here together. And we're here to watch each other grow. We're here to push each other to grow. Everybody who has subscribed, you guys, thank y'all. I appreciate that very much. Everybody that I have been reaching out to in the reply comments and stuff, like in the replies and the comments and things of that nature, you guys know, man, thank you. I appreciate that for sure. It's always a beautiful thing when we here to, give healthy support to one another. We ain't trying to tear nobody down. We're here trying to build each other up. So let's keep that momentum going off of the dribble. You know what I mean? And share the insight that we're acquiring, that we're getting. That's what I'm doing. So I did a little bit of homework last night. I want to say the night before. It's too, yeah, I'm doing homework all the time. But studying this, studying these strategies. And I just gave you guys two of the strategies. Your title has to be boom, popping. It has to catch we want to see that. And what do you want us to see? You want us to see that your video is interesting. You want us to see that I put the video out. I just got out of prison, right? Which I did, which I have, like, you know what I mean? And people are intrigued. They're like, whoa, what the heck? People are wanting to see that stuff. I would want to see that exactly, because I've been in that situation. If I was to see somebody else, put some content up like that, talking about Okay, you've been in prison. What happened? You know what I mean? Like that. Whoa, hold on, wait a minute. So that's what we want to do. I told you guys. First thing you want to do, you want to make sure that your title is catchy. Right off of the bat, let's make sure that our titles are catchy. Let's make sure that our thumbnails are even more catchier. You know what I mean? Because the impressions, when you go to your YouTube studio and you see that, you see like how many impressions that you've been getting. That means that how many times has that thumbnail has been presented to uh, uh, people who, you know, consumers, people who are on YouTube. You know what I mean? How many times has that came across my screen, you know, on my browse feed or whatever? You know what I'm saying? So we want to make sure those impressions are up, and that starts with your title. That starts with your title. That starts, and then it goes down to your thumbnail. You know, you want to have you a decent thumbnail, but YouTube is making it so good right now where your thumbnails are half of it. Most of, yeah, your thumbnail is half of it, and then as well it's, yes, your title. But I've seen thumbnails on here where it's just a regular thumbnail. You see mine, and mine's are regular without any words or whatever, and then it's just you know, there's words on it as well. Like I said, my thumbnail says I just got out of prison. You know what I mean? I really want you to check that out. But if you're not going to use your thumbnail all like that, but it is important because it is half of it. But you know, you want to have your title, and once your video starts, we want to talk about exactly that. What your title is talking, what you put on your title. Your job is a pain in the butt, or you know, whatever. Talk straight about that. We want to get directly to that. Let's talk about it. Let's get into it. You know what I mean? Don't waste your time doing all that extra stuff like that. It doesn't really matter. You know, we want to hear what you have to say, and and then when we like what you're talking about, what you're saying, we're gonna subscribe. You know what I mean? Your views are gonna go up. That's what we're talking about. We're talking about views. We're talking about subscribes. We're like, that's what we're on, and that's what we're doing. So the first thing that you're doing is you want to engage them. You want to attract them with your thumbnail. You want to bring them in with your title. You know what I mean? These things are what you want to do. The third thing you want to do is you want to start off of the dribble talking about that. Let's talk about impressions real quick. I want to show you guys show you guys my impressions on one of my videos. Let's talk about it. Let's see. All right, guys. So listen, check it out. Here are the impressions, right? Here are the impressions. When we read this, it says total number of times your video thumbnail was shown to viewers since the video was published. So that's why your thumbnail is definitely important. Don't think that I'm trying to say your thumbnail isn't important, because it is very vital in getting your subscribers up and getting your views. It tells you right then and there. Total number of times your video thumbnail was shown to viewers since the video was published. Okay. So you want to make sure that your impressions are up. You know, your impressions are up. The more that is on there, your thumbnails being seen, the more that you're going to get some click through. You get this impressions click through rate. 4.7. This is one of the higher ones. I'm like, all right, cool. I really appreciate that one. But here's the title. YouTube did what? Right? YouTube did what? And soon as the video starts off, I'm telling you exactly what YouTube did. YouTube's payout. Like, you're gonna see this and go, what is going on here? So let's check this out. You know, we're gonna look at that. So that's what I mean when I'm saying your impressions. It says right here, total number of times your video thumbnail was shown to viewers since the video was published. Your impressions click through rate, that's high. Your unique viewers and stuff like that. The thing is still climbing. You know, it's steadily climbing, steadily climbing, steadily climbing, steadily. That's why your impressions are so important in your thumbnail, because it says right here, total number of times that your video thumbnail was shown to viewers since the video was published. You see it, guys. So you guys, we see the importance of the thumbnail, right? We see the importance of our thumbnail and making sure that it's a good one, you know, because people want to see it. And the way that YouTube is set up right now, sorry, I'm scratching my leg, that's why I'm leaning. The way that YouTube is set up right now is on easy mode, okay? So we want to see just regular, you know, guys and gals telling us about what's going on, you know, telling us, you know, what they're doing, how they're doing it, or whatever. You know what I mean? Or anything. It's not hard, guys. It's not hard at all. That's why it's super simple and it's super easy. And you will get your viewers and your subscribers up if you just stick to it. It's going to work. You know, I'm seeing it myself. And I've been at this about almost 30 days. I want to say maybe the fifth or between the fifth and the seventh, excuse me, of next month will be 30 days officially. I've kind of lost count because I've been more consistent about what I said. I set a goal out and I said this is what I'm going to do. So boom, 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 and I've been seeing the uh, the results. You know what I mean? I'm cool with the results. And I know in time, as long as I stay consistent, you stay consistent, we're at it, we're at it, we're at it, you will see the results as well. So there it is, guys. I showed you guys. It's super duper easy. It's not hard at all, man. Like you will get monetized. You will get your views. It is not hard to get paid from YouTube. Okay, it is not hard to get paid from YouTube. You just have to stay consistent. You know what I mean? You don't have to give too much of your time. You don't have to give too much of your time because you don't have to spend any time in editing. You don't have to spend time in all these different little, hacks or whatever, or you know what I mean. There's none of that you have to do. I have a video, but I'm sharing of somebody else just to get our like, hey, are we doing this? Like, what's going on? I'm sharing it. You know what I mean? Like, I'm seeing if it works also too. But for you and I as just small time creators, we don't have to do too much. We don't have to do too much, and YouTube isn't asking us to do a whole lot. You know what I mean? So, y'all, it's easy. It's super duper easy, man. It is super duper easy. Just stay consistent. Stay on your grind. Stay on your grind. You know what I mean? It doesn't take much. Like I said, it's not taking you much time out of your day. I know a lot of us, our schedule is a lot different. My schedule is way different than the next person's, and this, that, and the third, or whatever. But if you have a job and you have two 10-minute breaks, right? You can use those breaks, a 10-minute break. You can use both of those 10-minute breaks to record you a 20-minute video. All right. A 20-minute video in between your lunch and your breaks. You get 10 minutes in the morning and you get another 10 minutes later on in the afternoon. I don't know, where you guys are working, but I know in California and in construction, we get two 10-minute breaks, or we could get one big 20-minute break or add our break to our lunch. So, you be on lunch for a whole hour or something like that. But I don't know, just at different sites, it's just different. But either way it goes, it's only 20 minutes, y'all. It don't really take too much. I got a video, that's maybe 16, 17 or something like that or whatever, but the content is good. You know what I mean? Guys, people are going to, go and check it out. But it really takes 20 minutes. That's to get your watch time hours up, and because it takes 4,000 hours, to get your watch time. But as long as you put in that thumbnail and you're putting the title, a catchy title, and we're talking about that off of the jump from the beginning, you guys, your subscribers will go up, your views will go up, your watch time hours, everything is going to work itself out. You guys implement these things. I'm telling you, it's going to work. I've been seeing this. I've been just doing my own little research. I've been looking at, other people's content as well, getting ideas and stuff like that, seeing if is lining up with theirs as well. You know what I mean? I'm not doing nothing like nothing out of the ordinary. This is what we ordinary. This is what we're all doing. You know what I mean? We're all taking bits and pieces from each other's stuff, and we're using it as well. You know what I mean? Because if everybody is talking about it and everybody and it's actually working, then it's actually working. You know what I'm saying? It's really working. So if I'm reiterating it, or if I'm repeating it, with my own flip and spin and twist on it or whatever, but it's still the same message. It's still the same goal. We're all in a collaborative goal and community. You know what I'm saying? There ain't nothing wrong with that. There ain't nothing wrong with that whatsoever. So that's the goal. Our goal is monetization. You know what I mean? Our goal is to, still get our content out. If you have that message, most likely we do, because this is what we're doing. We're here to, push one another. We're here to get our experience, life experiences, work experiences, whatever it is, your life skills, your people's, whatever it is. We want to get it. We want to share it with everybody. Okay. So when doing that, we want to make sure that's exactly what we're talking about. Whatever it is that you're talking about, get in there, talk about it right off of the drip. You guys see, I'm always right here at the library. You know that I'm at the halfway house. I told you guys about that. I'm 7 months out, going on 8 months. I stay at a halfway house. I got to take public transportation, unless I have a designated driver, but my fiance lives out of town. So you know what I mean? I got family here as well, but everybody is busy. I'm a 35-year-old man. I can get around town. You know what I'm saying? But I have my family that's going to help and all that stuff like that. But that's another story for a whole nother day. I mean, I'm still making it happen, basically, is what I'm saying, y'all. I'm still making it happen. I'm still using these strategies. I'm still using these methods. Ain't nothing stopping me. Ain't nothing gonna stop you guys. You guys, we finna take off in 2025, man. It's going up. Continue. Stay consistent. You guys, I see you when I see you. Always love and peace.